This 17 News at Noon podcast is brought to you by Clinica Sierra Vista.
Welcome back to 17 News at Noon podcast, where we share your news on your schedule. Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us for 17 News at Noon. I'm Nicole Gibski. We begin with new information on a shooting that left a teenager dead. We now know the name of the 17-year-old who was shot and killed Wednesday night in an apartment complex on Q Street. Officials were called to the area of Q Street near Memorial Hospital for a report of a shooting. Police say 17-year-old Daniel Raymond Rodriguez was found in a car in the apartment complex's parking lot with multiple gunshot wounds. He died at the scene. A police department spokesperson said a shotgun was found at the scene. No word yet on a possible shooter. Well, more than 75 people have died from fentanyl overdoses thus far in 2021, putting Kern County on track to not only exceed last year's toll of 125 killed by the illicit synthetic opioid, but possibly also surpass the number of homicides countywide, which itself has been breaking records. It's an exhaustive 5-part series that aired on KGET last month. 17's Robert Price summarized local ongoing efforts to combat this crisis in fentanyl, the counterfeit killer. Now that series is available in podcast form, a 5-part audio report you can find on our website at kget.com/fentanyl, or search Fentanyl, the Counterfeit Killer, wherever you go to find your favorite podcasts. Now, in your 17 Court Watch, a man accused of injuring an 83-year-old man who later died has been sentenced to 4 years in prison after pleading no contest to voluntary manslaughter. Mario Avalos has faced charges including first-degree murder and the possibility of life behind bars in the death of Ronald True, but jurors in 3 trials failed to reach a verdict, leading to last month's plea agreement. Avalos' family says the 83-year-old man's death is a result of an act of kindness gone wrong. Now, prosecutors say Avalos injured True back in July of 2019 at the older man's Clark Avenue home in Northwest Bakersfield. True died a week later. Avalos has been held in jail for nearly 2 years, which means he's already served half of his prison sentence. And in our 17 follow-up file, today marks 1 year since 2 young girls were shot and killed during a midday school birthday party in Delano. This afternoon, still no arrests have been made in that case. 12-year-old Elena Sadie Dorig and 11-year-old Michaela Orsorno were killed when an unknown gunman opened fire at the birthday party on Oleander Street. 3 other adults were shot as well. Delano Police Chief Robert Navarez says the shooting was likely gang-related, adding a failure of cooperation from the community has made it difficult for them to solve the case. Those closest to Eliana Dorig describe her as a beautiful soul inside and out and was the sweetest, most helpful and selfless person. Family members say Michaela Orsorno had the biggest heart and was always happy and joyful.
It was so wrong what they did. It's innocent people. Go kill each other. If that's what you want to do, go do it. And this has got to stop. We need help. It's not happening. We need help.
No arrests have been made in the case. Now, tonight on 17 News at 8, 17's Raphael Stroud will take a look back at this tragedy and where the case stands today. Meantime, anyone with information on the shooting is asked to contact Delano Police Department at 721-3377. And a march is planned for today in honor of Patricia Alatorre, also known as Bakersfield's daughter. Alatorre was reported missing on July 1st, 2020. Investigators believe she was kidnapped and murdered by a man who drove from Inglewood to Bakersfield to meet the teen after connecting on social media. Today, a community organization known as The Next Steps will hold a march to demand justice in Alatorre's case. It's happening at 5:30 p.m. at Alatorre's mural located at 19th and L Streets in downtown Bakersfield. Organizers ask those who attend to bring candles, flowers, and posters. Taking a look around town, art lovers and shoppers alike have something to look forward to at the outlets at Tejon. The Bird Dog Arts Gallery opened its doors today. The Tejon Ranch Company says the nearly 11,000 square foot space features over 250 California artists. They will be rotating paintings, sculptures, glass, jewelry, and more, so you will always see something new. And if you're looking to get out tonight, grab your blankets and lawn chairs and enjoy a free movie in the park. The Recreations and Parks Department is hosting an event tonight at Wilson Park in South Bakersfield. They'll be showing Disney's feature film, The Emperor's New Groove. It's free to attend. The movie begins at dusk, and families are welcome to bring picnic gear, lawn chairs, and snacks. Well, the Bakersfield Animal Care Center is overflowing and offering residents the opportunity to adopt pets at no charge due to a recent surge in dogs and cats in the center. That waiver lasts through July 17th. The center says city licensing fees still apply. The center will also be waiving reclaim fees, hoping to get pets back home. You can call 832-7387 to make an appointment. The shelter is located at 201 South Mount Vernon Avenue. And Kern County Animal Services is offering reduced adoption fees every Friday throughout the end of this month. The adoption fee will be $5 today. Additionally, KCAS is introducing adoption fees based on how long a shelter pet has been in their care. All dogs in the shelter for 30 days or more will have their adoption fees waived. The Bakersfield shelter is located at 3951 Fruitvale Avenue, and the Lake Isabella shelter is located at 14891 Highway 178.
Clinica Sierra Vista is now offering rapid COVID-19 testing and COVID-19 vaccinations. Call 833-278-4584 to make your appointment. But don't delay. Clinica Sierra Vista, putting patients first.
It's the 4th of July weekend, and holiday travelers are packing up their cars and hitting the roads to be with family and friends this year's celebration. And we have 17's Marco Torres live at the Grapevine with more while he's monitoring those traffic conditions. Marco?
Nicole, literally people are out on the streets, and when I say they're out, they are out. It is smooth sailing here at Interstate 5 in Kern County. Nicole, literally the Auto Club of Southern California estimates over 3 million Californians will be traveling for this holiday period. They do warn travelers to have their cars checked before the trips to help avoid dead batteries and flat tires. AAA also says they expect to help more than 110,000 people because of these issues. So we actually talked with CHP DC Williams, but unfortunately there were multiple highway crashes and he had to leave the scene. But before he left, we talked with him and he said that people need to be leaving early, specifically before 3 p.m. or if they want to leave after 8 p.m. when it's predicted that will be the most congested period of time. It's also expected that when travelers return on Monday from the holiday break, it will also be just as busy. Fuel up their cars, take a good night's rest, and don't travel while you're not rested. Another thing is, should drivers be worried about fires? That is an issue here in Kern County, especially in the Grapevine section that happened just this week. And we were told that drivers should always be on the lookout of anything that's impossible. So going back to you, Nicole, from the field, Marco Torres, 17 News.
All right, thanks so much for that, Marco. Well, you can always see the latest hazards on the road as well as closures, gas prices, and current traffic conditions by heading to our website, kget.com. Just click on the traffic icon. And a reminder, if you plan to drive anywhere this weekend, the California Highway Patrol will be out in full force for the 4th of July holiday. The maximum enforcement period is going on now through Monday. CHP will be watching for drivers who are distracted, speeding, or driving under the influence. CHP says last 4th of July weekend, at least 36 people were killed in crashes. Well, here at home, you may have seen the booths popping up all over, and now fireworks are officially on sale. Dozens of private and nonprofit organizations, as well as schools, use firework booths to raise funds for their respective causes each year. All registered booths sell the safe and sane variety. If you're buying fireworks, make sure they have the state fire marshal's safe and sane seal on them. If you're caught using illegal fireworks or modifying fireworks to make them illegal, you could be subjected to a $1,500 fine. We have a list of firework rules for Kern County and various cities on our website, kget.com. Just click on the hot link icon. But with fireworks also comes safety concerns, and if you're not properly handling fireworks, it could have serious repercussions. Bakersfield officials warn people about the dangers and risks both illegal and legal fireworks have. A new product safety report from the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission says at least 18 people died from firework-related incidents in 2020. It also reported over 15,000 people were treated in emergency departments for firework injuries in 2020. But it's not just legal fireworks people should be careful with. Illegal fireworks can be unpredictable and act like a wild card.
There's more illegal fireworks that we find. Our arson investigators are out with the Bakersfield Police Department, and the issue is that people are getting injured more and more every year, and the children that are playing with the fireworks or the adults that are drinking while playing with the illegal fireworks, it exacerbates that situation.
BFD says their busiest day of the year is, of course, on the 4th of July, followed by the day before and after the holiday, so July 3rd and July 5th. BFD says they'll be patrolling the streets in unmarked cars looking for any illegal fireworks come this weekend. The Kern County Fire Department has launched a new section on its website where you can report the usage of illegal fireworks in your area. The online tip form is available 24 hours a day on kerncountyfire.org, or you can call 868-6070 through Sunday. Well, fireworks during the holiday also pose another concern: air quality. The San Joaquin Valley Air District is urging people to refrain from using personal fireworks to help reduce particulate matter emissions and protect public health. The Air District says that if you have to let off fireworks, make sure they're the safe and sane kind. They say you should also limit the amount you set off and the amount of time you spend outside. And if you want to play it safe this 4th of July, leave the fireworks to the professionals. There are several events across Kern County this weekend. Bakersfield residents can catch a free fireworks show Sunday night at the park at Riverwalk. Folks in Delano will be treated to a community dinner and a truck show on Saturday with fireworks and prizes. Tehachapi will offer multiple Independence Day events throughout the day, including a fireworks show Sunday night. For complete details, times, and locations for all events, head to our website, kget.com, and just click on the hot link icon. And a reminder, the 4th of July can be a nightmare for dog owners. Fireworks can scare dogs so much they run away. Our local shelters continue to see an influx in runaway pets come the holiday weekend.
But on the 4th especially, we see lots of pets get away from their owners or their homes because they're so terrified of fireworks. And so, we always encourage people to please, please, please bring your pets inside, make sure they are microchipped, make sure the microchip is updated, or at least they have some type of identification on them. People just don't realize how terrified pets get.
Johnson says the SPCA will be selling lawn signs throughout today. The signs are to remind neighbors that fireworks scare their pets and to be mindful come this weekend. The 17 News at Noon podcast is a production of KGET and Nexstar Media Group. For more on all of the headlines in today's show, head to kget.com.